Hey, what's up everybody? Dude, I've been literally knocking out videos like day after day. I hope you guys are liking the friggin' videos I'm making. Because if you guys aren't, then literally I'm just gonna stop. Seriously, if you guys don't want me to make videos, like you can just let me know. Because I'm doing this for you. I don't do these things for me anymore. I just try to do what's best for you guys. That's why I put a trust fund in your guys' names and all that. But I'll talk about all that in a minute. Today, we're gonna talk about the iPhone 7 versus the iPhone 8. And honestly, I should have made this video weeks ago when the iPhone 8 came out, but I just got so caught up. I just kept looking at myself in the mirror every time I was about to make a video, so I was like, screw it. So as expected, they're pretty similar in a lot of ways. So I'm kind of upset that Apple kept the same design. I was really hoping they would like shrink the bezels down a little bit. I understand they made the iPhone 10. I'm not even gonna talk about that. This is strictly just the iPhone 8 and iPhone 7. They should have shrank the bezels down, made some huge like groundbreaking thing. Besides the glass back on the iPhone 8, there's really not too much different here. Of course, the iPhone 8 supports wireless charging, but even that, wireless charging has been around for a long time. And me personally, I don't really even use wireless charging, so it's not even that big of a deal. Now the cameras, they have the same megapixel count, which is not a bad thing. The iPhone 7's camera was amazing, but the iPhone 8's camera is literally taking it to the next level. You can shoot 1080p videos at 240 frames per second, 4K videos at 60 frames per second, while the iPhone 7 can only support 4K videos at 30 frames per second and 1080p videos at 120 frames per second. That's cool and stuff for me, but for the average user, I don't really know if they're going to be, using the 4K video at 60 frames per second or even the 240 frames per second for 1080p videos, because the average user just like wants to quickly take photos of their kids, or not everyone's like a YouTuber or a filmer. So for the average user, I don't know, like I'm trying to be real with you guys. A lot of reviews I've seen have fluffed up kind of the iPhone 8, and since I've owned it, I don't know guys, that's whatever. So now the iPhone 7 has a quad core processor with the Apple A10 chip. It was a super fast phone when I had it. It's still super fast. The iPhone 8 now has a hexa-core processor, and of course the iPhone 8 is faster, and everything, but honestly for everyday users, it's not really that noticeable. They both have 2 gigs of RAM too, so the iPhone 8 is faster, but I don't know how much faster. In real day use, is it noticeable? Probably, but unless you're comparing them side by side, you probably won't even notice. Now surprisingly, a lot of people don't even know this. The iPhone 8 actually has a smaller battery than the iPhone 7, and I said the same thing in my Pixel 2 video. Like, if these manufacturers try to keep making leaps and bounds, like things better and whatever, battery life is one of the things where I care about the most, and like 99% of people care about. Even lowering the battery just a little bit is a horrible thing. That's a horrible thing to do. Like, why even lower it? Why can't you like increase the battery size? Of course there's like the 8 Plus and stuff, but for that size, I would prefer something that has a bigger battery. I don't know why they did that. Some could say because they had to support the wireless charging and put that in there, yada yada yada, but dude, I don't know. There's tons of phones out there with like 3000 mAh batteries and over that support wireless charging. But with iOS 11 right now, both phones probably have really bad battery life. There's too many problems with iOS 11, so I guess I'll talk about those in separate videos, but just know that yeah, maybe the iPhone 8 has better battery life, but they're both fairly poor in battery life right now, honestly. Overall, like real usage, they're about the same. They're about the same phone altogether. Better cameras for sure on the iPhone 8, but honestly, if you have the iPhone 7, there's really no reason to jump up to the iPhone 8. The price is just too high for what it's worth. The iPhone 7 you can get for like $500, probably cheaper if you look around. Honestly, there's no reason to get it. If you're coming from like a 6S or a 6, I would say jump up to the 7 or the 6S, depending on which one you're at. But other than that, there's really no reason to get the 8. There's really nothing new. So to sum up the whole thing, the TLDR, iPhone 8 is a better phone than the iPhone 7, but it's not worth hundreds of dollars more. Save your money. And dude, that's pretty much it. Don't get mad at me though. I love all you guys, so you might as well hit that like button, you know what I mean? If you're new here though, add me on all the social networks. You see it on the screen. I'd really appreciate it. Like I try to do the good thing. I try to be a good person. I pay my taxes and everything. The least you can do is be nice to me and add me there. Comment if you guys have any questions or anything. If you're super new here though, hit that subscribe button, dude. I'm trying to get 20,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I've been saying it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen, and I could really use your support to get there. The most important thing in this video I'll say right now, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.